What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. So, this video, I've been wanting to do this video for so long, but I haven't gotten myself to do it. I'm going to use Naruto Uzumaki as to convey the message. Alright, so if you've watched some of my previous videos, I speak of the light and the dark. Each of us have it. Each human being has the light and has the dark. So, here Naruto has to basically defeat his darkness so that he is able to control the Nine Tails. Because otherwise, the Nine Tails that is inside of him, it goes on rampages, and it can kill his friends, it can destroy the whole village. So if you've watched this anime, Naruto Uzumaki, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then I do recommend you check it out for yourself. In everything that I watch, everything that I do, I look for the good in it. I focus on the message. What is the message that is in there? If it's an anime, if it's a movie, if it's a song, whatever it may be. If it's a person, an individual, this is a skill that I've been cultivating within myself. I look for the good. So in every individual in the world, I can find the good. Just like every one of us is always focused on the negativity in people. That's what I had to before previously. I was always focused on the negative, on their defaults of character or whatever, or the things that I didn't like about them. I used to be that way also. If you are this way, it's all right. You can work on that. You have to defeat that darkness within you first, just like Naruto is doing here. So let's see here. So yeah, so I'm going to show y'all the video. It's part of the episode. It's very important because, as I said, this is a way that I can convey the message that you guys can possibly understand it better than me just speaking, trying to get y'all to with the intention to communicate to y'all what I understand. For example, I myself, whenever I'm around people at the park, wherever I may be at in my world, right? There's individuals that they probably don't like me. They think they don't like me. They don't know me. The light that is within me, that is God, that I've been... It brings out the demons within them. The light that is within me makes the demons, the darkness that is inside of them, uncomfortable. This is what happens. So, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can't help these individuals. They can only help themselves. You can only help yourself. You're responsible for yourself, for your subconscious mind, for your conscious mind, for your actions, your defaults of character. You are responsible for yourself. You have a choice. You can question your environment, the way you grew up, the way you are now. Question everything, and do your own research, or you can just stick with the results that you're getting in your life right now. It's up to you. You have that choice. God gave us that choice, all of us. So here, as I said, let's focus on the topic. Focus on the topic, Miguel. The light and the dark. Each of us have it. As I said it, as I just recently discovered, my purpose is to help individuals become conscious that they are in the darkness and step out of the darkness into the light. What is the light? Truth, clarity, quality of life, truly living life. Before I thought I was alive, I thought I was living life. I was not. I was not living life. I was suffering. I was the victim. I was blaming others. I wasn't taking responsibility for my life, and I was suffering. And I thought that I needed all these material things to make me happy. I thought I needed certain people in my life to be happy. But no. You need yourself. You need a relationship with God. You need to defeat that darkness within you. And then you will have the light within you. You will be living your authentic life. You'll be able to be your authentic self around anyone. And you will be making the demons inside of people uncomfortable. Your light will make their darkness uncomfortable also. And you will be a living example of God's glory. It's His glory. Not Miguel, God's. But let's stick to the video and we'll go from there. What's going on, y'all? So I've already tried to to make this video like 3 or 4 times. The last 3 or 4 days I've been working on making this video and use this. You see, I'm able to see these messages, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all can see them too, but through these messages I'm able to communicate. I feel like I can communicate better the message that I intend to share through my channel. Oh, thank you, Princess. This for me? Oh, you want to do it together? Harder, harder. All right, it's because you have to aim your breath right there, your air. Hard. Yeah. Like that. So. Yay, Delilah. So through these movies, even songs, I can see these messages, and these messages, they resonate with me. But through this anime is the one that, if you guys haven't checked out Naruto Uzumaki, check it out. And if this video gets blocked off again, then I'm just gonna have to, I guess I'll just tell y'all the episodes. This is episode season 5, Naruto Uzumaki, season 5, episode 243, 244, and 245, I believe. It's those 3 episodes. Y'all watch this video that I'm going to, about the light and the dark, and then go back and go do your own research and watch those videos, those animes, those episodes. If you have Hulu, they're on Hulu. Netflix, I don't believe it has it. I don't believe Netflix has it. Or you can look it up on YouTube or on, there's websites that have them too, so you can check them out there until I figure out how to use this, how to be able to use anime and movies, movie clips for teaching purposes. That's my intention, to communicate the message and convey it to you guys better, right? To communicate it and convey it to you guys in a way that you guys can understand it, that you can understand what is the message that Miguel is trying to give us. What is the message that God is trying to communicate to us through Miguel, right? So that is the point. That's the point of this video. That's the point of my whole channel. Is me communicating, sharing with you guys the message, my own insights that I have discovered. A lot of people may have known this. I had no idea about all the information that I have just discovered in the last 5 years. No one told me any of this. you know? So I'm now discovering it, I'm applying it, and that's what it's about. So if you already know all of this, then this channel is not for you. But if you are seeking help, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then this channel is for you guys. You'll know if it resonates. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, check that anime out. Go in 243, season 5, Naruto Uzumaki, 243, 244, and 245. Those are the episodes. Check out this video, and then go back and watch those episodes, and then come back and watch the video, and then you'll get what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll see you in that next video. So I have like 3 or 4 videos that I'm gonna combine together where I'm talking about this, where I'm talking about the episode, about the light and the dark. We have a light side and a dark side, and that's what it's about.
Is this it?
Yes. This place is called the Waterfall of Truth.
The Waterfall of Truth? He learned to control his tailed beast here?
Not quite. It is just the first step.
Huh?
Sit down here and close your eyes, Naruto, and you will see your true self.
See my true self?
That's right.
Why? Why didn't you give them your autograph at Ichiraku? What's that? Can't blame you, you know. I mean, after all, they came kissing up to you like that. They were completely disgusting, weren't they? He looks just like me. Don't you remember? Everyone in the village used to treat us like outcasts, and then they try to pull that.
Oh, that's right. Can I get your autograph? And if you don't mind, could you make it out to my kid, please? He's a real big fan.
Autograph?
You're the hero of the Hidden Leaf. Naruto, the kid who makes miracles. Can I please have your autograph too? What, can't you do it?
No, it's not that. I'm just not used to the celebrity thing. I've never given an autograph before. Who the hell are you? Isn't it obvious? Come on, I'm you. What? That can't be! I haven't made any shadow clones! I'm no clone, I'm the real you. The one that exists inside your heart. You see, I am you. What are you even talking about? I have no idea who you are! Now just stop making stuff up!
Naruto, hey!
No, quiet.
So, they call this place the Waterfall of Truth? I never thought I'd be able to emerge completely like this. I like this place. Anyway, I'm the truth that you're supposed to face. I'm the real you, your true self inside. The real me? But... yeah, I'm the hatred that's inside you. I'm the dark part of you. The only difference between us is that the Ninetales has taken a really serious liking to me. Then you...
The Ninetales' will is a massive hatred that's bound tightly to his chakra by strong forces. No matter how hard you try to shield yourself, it will find some hatred buried deep inside you and try to take over.
So he's the one working with the Ninetales. Yeah, you got that right. Just face it, I'm the real one here. And I'm not gonna let you kick me out, you fake... So that's how it is, huh? You're the fake one, and I'm gonna prove it! Damn it! We have the exact same strength. This is never gonna end! Accept it. There's no way you can beat me. Not ever. Then I'll overwhelm you with numbers! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Shadow Clone Jutsu! Ah, what the hell? I can't believe this! We even make the same amount of Shadow Clones! Hey, you're pretty sharp figuring that out. That's it! Go! Go!
I don't understand. What's going on?
When one sits before the waterfall, one can focus and enter one's own mental sphere. And the waterfall becomes the mirror that reflects your true self. It is a truly mystical place. So right now, Naruto is battling against himself.
Naruto, you alright? What happened?
This guy, he looks just like me. And he...
What?
I think he was my dark half. We're both just the same. The same strength, the same jutsu, the same fighting styles, same tricks. Everything is identical with us. We'd fight forever.
How can this be?
You must defeat him, or you won't be able to handle the Tail Beast's power.
Huh?
I told you. The Waterfall of Truth is merely...
Alright guys, so as you saw there, Naruto and Killer Bee are both Jinchuriki. So that means they have tailed beasts inside of them. But, very important, it wasn't their choice. And it was to protect the villages, to protect everyone in the villages, in each of their villages. But, the villagers still hated them. They held contempt towards them because the tailed beast had killed, hurt, harmed a lot of their family members in the past, and they were scared that it was going to happen again in the future. But as you saw right there at the end, now that Naruto was mindful of his thoughts, of his inner darkness, so now that Naruto is aware of the darkness within him, as soon as the darkness was speaking of, I don't know his name, that guy, right, with the blue mark on his nose, he was aware of it. So that's how it works. Once you are conscious of those unconscious thoughts, then you are able to see them. And this is how it is for myself. As I'm going through my day or whatever I may be doing, once you're conscious of your thoughts, you're able to capture those thoughts. And you can remove them, or you can focus on another thought, you can focus on something else, or you can analyze the thought. Be like, is this the truth? Is this reality? Is this just my perception? Is this an old belief that I had from the past that was handed to me, that I was conditioned to believe, that isn't true anymore? Is it a limiting belief? And that's what mindfulness and meditation, this is a tool that is great, that has helped me personally capture my thoughts, be aware of myself, self-aware, not just aware of, we're all looking outwards, but we have never been taught to look within. To look within. And in the subconscious mind, our feelings, our emotional state, our our past conditioning.
It's that boy.
I told you to stay away from him.
Go away!
You're a hero, Naruto!
Thank you, Naruto!
To all of the people in my village, I was a relic of the past that they wished would disappear.
Gaara's the Kazekage, remember? Ugh, show a little respect, you nitwits.
Lord Gaara is the hottest thing ever. He's a quiet, cool, strong, and elite warrior.
A lot of people trust Octopops now. He earned that from them. And Gaara's become Kazekage. His village trusts him to take care of them. They accept and respect him. And me, I have Iruka-sensei and my comrades. Why didn't you give them your autograph at Ichiraku? Can't blame you, you know. I mean, after all, they came kissing up to you like that. They were completely disgusting, weren't they? Who the hell are you? Don't you remember? Everyone in the village used to treat us like outcasts, and then they try to pull that? I am the real you. The one that exists in your heart. I am you. The real me. I never gave it much thought. But I guess somewhere deep inside my heart, it's true. I'm still not confident that I have everyone's trust back home in the village.
Where'd Naruto run off to? Wait, you don't think that...
This is a secret location. An enemy couldn't possibly...
That sounded just like Old Man Motoi. No, Motoi!
Naruto! Use Formation C!
Why? Why is he doing this?
Naruto, come on! Focus!
Stop, Octopops! Just stop it! Listen to me, okay? Motoi really does trust you! And he cares about you!
That's the squid! It isn't an octopus at all!
What? A squid? Are you sure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
You don't have to count! An octopus's head is round, a squid's is pointy!
Oh, right. I thought because Motoi confessed what he tried to do, Octopops got mad and then attacked him.
We got worried about you, and when we went to go look for you, this guy attacked us!
Okay, I got it. This is the squid from before.
Naruto, fight first, talk later, okay?
Yeah, gotcha!
Wood style, silent strangle jutsu!
Hang on, old man Motoi! We're coming to get you!
I tell you how I feel, I'm gonna save you for real. That's my deal, that's my spiel. Gonna make the squid squeal. 8 tails and me, we take the stage, knocking the beat up squid right off the page. The rest, I won't engage. Ah!
Nice one, Octopops!
B, why did you save me?
Hmm?
You knew, didn't you, Master B? You knew all along. That I tried to kill you. And yet you...
You know, I don't remember that happening. All that I do remember is Motoi and me. Motoi and me. Motoi and me spending time together, training hard like birds of a feather. We made mistakes, but it was no disaster. And we were always bursting into laughter. The two of us smiling, best of friends forever. The times Motoi and me spent together.
Awesome! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah!
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 Hey, Nine-Tails kid, thanks for trying to rescue Motoi back there.
Sure.
Naruto has got a mysterious something that draws people to him. Master B has that as well.
I totally agree with you. Yes.
I think I need to reconsider you, mate. You're actually quite a good guy, real top rate.
Octopops, you got the very best rap. I'm happy to know you. I'm one lucky chap. Fool, you fool.
It's great that Naruto and B have found such common ground. But no offense, I hope Naruto doesn't pick up his rapping.
Yo, meet my beat, son.
Huh?
You don't know a damn thing about Master B. Now I suggest you shut your mouth before you say something you'll regret.
Motoi puts great trust in Octopops.
You know, I don't remember that happening.
And in turn, Octopops trusts Motoi too. Yo! I'm Naruto, you know? There. I did it.
Man, it's you know, all the time. So shut up, you know? Go back to the Waterfall of Truth, and you'll pass with flying colors this time around.
Haven't learned your lesson yet, huh? Try all you want, it'll still be the same. You can't defeat me. Yeah. Trying to defeat you with force isn't gonna work, I get that now. Because the two of us have all the exact same moves. And you can't chase me out either. I know you, better than anyone else could ever know you. Then, you must already know. I already know what. What I decided earlier. What are you talking about now? Don't act like you don't know. All right, fine. This place is supposed to reveal the truth in your heart, right? Just let me concentrate then. And I'm gonna show it to you right now. Number 1 candidate for Hokage, Naruto! What you see here is my autograph. You bastard!
Oh, that's right. Can I get your autograph? And if you don't mind, could you make it out to my kid, please? He's a real big fan.
Autograph?
You're the hero of the Hidden Leaf. Naruto, the kid who makes miracles. Can I please have your autograph too?
No, it's not that. I'm just not used to the celebrity thing. I've never given an autograph before. I I didn't have an autograph to give them at Ichiraku, but I have one now. So what that you've come up with some autograph? What a joke! Everyone in the village is just falling over themselves to deceive you. They've been lying to us since we were kids, inventing stupid rules and making us outcasts. Don't you remember that? It was always so hard, and so painful too. I'm the only one who will ever understand you. You can't trust any of those villagers. Maybe. The villagers are important, but there's someone else that I have to trust more first. What I need to do right now is believe in myself. I need to trust the me that all of those villagers believe in. Why? After all they put us through. I realized it while watching Octopops. He doesn't let himself get pulled down by doubt. And he has pride in himself. Do you think that I'm just something in your way? What exactly was I to you, huh? I became strong because you existed. It's thanks to you that I got where I am today. And what now, huh? What am I supposed to do from now on? That's easy to answer. You just need to become me. You are me after all. Thank you for everything you've done. But it's all right now.
It looks like.
It went well, I take it?
It's too early to celebrate. You hear me? Fools? You fools? Yeah! What do you say? Shall we try controlling the Nine-Tails' power? From this moment, I'm gonna be your instructor, so prepare yourself to suffer death or torture!
Yeah! Bring it on!
Follow me, Naruto, you know?
May I?
Alright, so as you saw in there, just like Naruto, each human being, we have hate within us. Hate towards other individuals. Hate toward ourselves. That's why he has, well, you'll see it on there. We have hate towards one another. We criticize one another. We judge one another. And this has become a habit. We continually do this. We've continually been doing this through our life. So when we do something constantly over and over again, we do it at first consciously, and then it goes into our subconscious mind. So once we do that, then it's there, and then it becomes an automatic thing. Just like when you first learn to drive, you have to use everything, all your energy and your awareness and focus. But once you've been driving for, a year or so, a couple years, you can drive with one hand, you can drive with your knees, you can steer with your knees. You're just able to unconsciously do it. Unconscious competence. So, the light and the dark. So you have to, this is what I learned to do, is I didn't even know what I was doing. It's pretty crazy. As I said, God has been guiding me, leading me through this path. I've just been following my inner voice, my intuition, and that's what I have been doing. So I had no idea that this is what I was doing, but I was defeating the darkness within me. God was cleansing me. I was using tools, right? All these tools some of the tools that I've spoken before of, and that's what I had been doing. Tools. And it's pretty cool because when I was watching, at the time that I was watching this episode, when it was barely coming out at that time, I wasn't aware of this. So it's pretty cool. If you've ever heard that the dots will connect as in the future, they do. So now that I look back, the dots are connecting. But let's stick with the topic, Miguel. So, and there's a reason also why I talk to myself in third person, and then, or however you call it, because that way I remember the flesh. My mind is telling me this. The flesh is telling me this. My thoughts are telling me that. So that way I can remember and stay conscious of myself, be mindful and self-aware and self-reflect and analyze what's going on in the moment and self-assess. But back to the light and the dark. So you have some light in you. You have some darkness in you. Depending on who you are, how you grew up, depends on how much work you have to do on what, and your journey is going to be different than mine. But you can still use the same tools. These tools that I have used, they have worked for me. They can possibly work for you. And as I said, through this episode, I get to convey this message to you in a different way without me just speaking, In this way, you can see it for yourself through this episode, through Naruto Uzumaki. So here his purpose, he doesn't know, but he has to defeat that darkness that he was unaware of. See, he wasn't aware, he wasn't consciously aware that in his subconscious there was hate. There was darkness within him, even though he wants to save his whole village. He loves his friends. He cares about his friends, his teammates. He cares about his family. He doesn't even know who his father or mother are at this time, but he cares about them. But he didn't know that through his childhood, as he was growing up, all the contempt that the village, that the individuals in his life had for him, all of that started cultivating that darkness within him, in his subconscious mind. In the same way, this is what happens to us human beings. The same thing happens to us. So that's why right now, if you might be like, what are you talking about, Miguel? Or you might actually, if you've studied some of your subconscious and conscious mind, and you've looked into all of this, and you understand what I'm talking about, or you may have a better picture of what I'm speaking of. But if you haven't, you might be like, what are you talking about, Miguel? This doesn't make sense, or you're crazy, or I don't know, But that's because you are blind. It's in your subconscious mind. Until you do some introspection, until you do some research, until you apply that information, you have to apply that information into your life. And continue researching, continue applying it, you will get insights. You get insights about yourself. And And then that's how it starts. That's how it begins. That's that good cycle that you want to begin in your life. If you want to step out of that darkness and into the light, and truly living your life, your best life. What else? We'll pause it here for now. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. So, this video, I've been wanting to do this video for so long, but I haven't gotten myself to do it. I'm going to use Naruto Uzumaki as to convey the message. Alright, so if you've watched some of my previous videos, I speak of the light and the dark. Each of us have it. Each human being has the light and has the dark. So here Naruto has to basically defeat his darkness so that he is able to control the Nine Tails. Because otherwise the Nine Tails that is inside of him, it goes on rampages, and it can kill his friends, it can destroy the whole village. So if you've watched this anime, Naruto Uzumaki, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then I do recommend you check it out for yourself. In everything that I watch, everything that I do, I look for the good in it. I focus on the message. What is the message that is in there? If it's an anime, if it's a movie, if it's a song, whatever it may be. If it's a person, an individual, this is a skill that I've been cultivating within myself. I look for the good. So in every individual in the world, I can find the good. Just like every one of us is always focused on the negativity in people. That's what I had to before previously. I was always focused on the negative, on their defaults of character or whatever, the things that I didn't like about them. I used to be that way also. If you are this way, it's all right. You can work on that. You have to defeat that darkness within you first, just like Naruto is doing here. So let's see here. So yeah, so I'm going to show y'all the video. It's part of the episode. It's very important because, as I said, this is a way that I can convey the message that you guys can possibly understand it better than me just speaking, trying to get y'all to with the intention to communicate to y'all what I understand. For example, I myself, whenever I'm around people at the park, wherever I may be at in my world, right? There's individuals that they probably don't like me. They think they don't like me. They don't know me. The light that is within me, that is God, that I've been... It brings out the demons within them. The light that is within me makes the demons, the darkness that is inside of them, uncomfortable. This is what happens. So, but there's nothing I can do about that. I can't help these individuals. They can only help themselves. You can only help yourself. You're responsible for yourself, for your subconscious mind, for your conscious mind, for your actions, your defaults of character. You are responsible for yourself. You have a choice. You can question your environment, the way you grew up, the way you are now. Everything, question everything, and do your own research. Or you can just stick with what the results that you're getting in your life right now. It's up to you. You have that choice. God gave us that choice, all of us. So here, as I said, let's focus on the topic. Focus on the topic, Miguel. The light and the dark. Each of us have it. As I said, as I just recently discovered, my purpose is to help individuals become conscious that they are in the darkness and step out of the darkness into the light. What is the light? Truth, clarity, quality of life, truly living life. Before I thought I was alive, I thought I was living life. I was not. I was not living life. I was suffering. I was the victim. I was blaming others. I wasn't taking responsibility for my life, and I was suffering. And I thought that I needed all these material things to make me happy. I thought I needed certain people in my life to be happy. But no. You need yourself. You need a relationship with God. You need to defeat that darkness within you. And then you will have the light within you. You will be living your authentic life. You'll be able to be your authentic self around anyone. And you will be making the demons inside of people uncomfortable. Your light will make their darkness uncomfortable also. And you will be a living example of God's glory. It's His glory. Not Miguel, God's. But let's stick to the video and we'll go from there.
As you can well imagine, incredible power breeds dread and fears. Master B, long feared and resented by the other villagers, never got depressed or complained, not even once. He was always cheerful, continuously working the people around him. Instead of feeling ashamed of being intrusive, he turned into positive. It seemed to me that he decided to take pride in himself and in self-expression. And the main reason he was able to take pride in being a Jinchuriki was probably thanks to his older brother, the Raikage. For ages now, to prevent betrayal, Jinchuriki have almost always been selected from blood relations of the five Kage, like siblings or spouses. A Jinchuriki is both an ultimate power to protect the Kage and a symbol of Kage's ultimate strength. I believe Master B strove diligently to become a worthy Jinchuriki for Lord Raikage. It is said that he mastered his water ball challenge. I have deep respect for the kind of person Master B is. In my eyes, he's a true hero.
To be such a well-loved Jinchuriki, Master B must be quite a great man. And you must be too.
Wait, that's it! I've got it! You can go ask Octopops for training hints on my behalf, Montui. Would you please do that for me? But why? You said that you respected Octopops just now!
I'm sure there's some explanation.
Eight-Tails would get loose, rampage, and wreak havoc on the hidden clan. Each time, the previous Raikage, Lord Thurgood, would stop the Eight-Tails with his elite force.
Listen, I need you to hold the Eight-Tails still. And while you're doing that, I'll imprison him in the ceiling earth. Understood. Okay, get to it!
recognized me. As a result, I just stopped talking to him.
But after all that, how did you come to respect Master B then?
My hatred didn't disappear overnight. For a long time, I continued to follow Master B and keep an eye on him. But I wasn't the only one.
When I bust out of
Master B was shunned and despised by the villagers all the time.
Yo! Yeah! Huh?
Get lost! You disgust me!
Even though he was forced to become a Jinchuriki because of politics and existed to protect the village, he continued to be ostracized by the villagers.
Oh yeah? You think you're bad? That's far from the worst I've ever had. Yo, check it, yo. I ain't gonna get mad. I'll just keep being glad. Come on, yo. Yo. Hey, yo.
Almost anyone else would have gone insane. And I realized Master B's suffering was even greater than mine.
Why tell us this?
Well, truth be told, I'd rather have Master B hear it. But the reason that I'm telling Naruto this is that he is a fellow Jinchuriki. And yes, I am well aware that I ought to tell Master B the truth someday. Isn't a true confession.
How convenient for him.
Naruto, where are you going?
I just want...
Naruto, where are you going?
I just want to be alone for a while.
So in this anime, the Jinchuriki, right, Naruto and the Eight Tails B, they had to do this, defeat the darkness within themselves so they could control the Nine Tails. But for us, human beings, it's not about controlling God's power through us. It's about surrendering by defeating our darkness, working on our defaults of character, aligning ourselves to God. We are able to channel, to be a vessel for God, the God within us, God through us into the world, to be the light of the world. Not that we're better than other people. That's not what it is. That we're in alignment with God, that we have clarity, that we are living the truth, that we are truly living. Truly living. So remember, it's not about controlling God's power. That's not what it's about. It's about surrendering to God and channeling God through us, through all that we are, wherever we are, around whomever we are, no matter how dark it is around us, no matter the demons that the individuals around us how would you say it, possess? well, they are possessed by those demons, by the darkness within them, right? I know this because I was once that way. I'm continually working on that still, right? I just don't have the same demons within me telling me all kinds of, all kinds of nonsense, right? And then I was acting on that nonsense. Now I know the difference between the darkness and the light. My own darkness and my light. And I'm focusing on the light, which is the God within me. What's up, y'all? I'm back. So, what did we learn from this? So this is a perfect example of what God is. God is pure, unconditional love. Unconditional love. That is what God is. That is what Jesus Christ is. What Jesus is. The Holy Spirit dwells within us once we accept Jesus Christ. But so Killer B was focused. He knew what happened. He knew that his friend tried to kill him, but he chose to forgive his friend and to remember all the good times that they had together. To remember, to focus, to forgive him for what he tried to do, and to remember that they were best friends, all the life that they had growing up together. That's what he focused on. Forgiveness. And so that's how he destroyed the darkness within him. And this is what you must do for yourself. This is what Naruto's gonna have to do. We're gonna see it as the episode continues. This is what I had to do for myself. Through the tools that I've been working on, through the tools, research, informing myself, audiobooks, actual paperback books, hardcover books. I have learned to reparent myself, because sometimes our parents did the best that they could with the knowledge and the experience they've gained up until that moment in time. How do I know this? I came to realize this because I am a parent myself. Right, Mama?
No, get down.
Okay, one second. So, since I'm a father of 4, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me, and I thought about it for myself too, and I was like, well, I shouldn't be beating myself up too much, because I truly am doing the best that I can with the knowledge and the experience I have gained up until now. So that it clicked in my head, right? It connected, 2 wires connected. I had that insight, a new insight. And I discovered that my parents were always doing the best that they could with the knowledge and the experience, that they gained up until then, up until now even. So, and in reality, every human is doing the same thing, except we don't know. We're unconscious of this, right? Until we become conscious and mindful. Since I know that I'm doing my best, I know that every human being in my world is doing their best. They are a product of their conditioning, of their environment, of their culture, of society, of their mindset, the programs in their subconscious mind. But what I discovered, and these are generational curses too. For example, unconditional love. That doesn't mean that you let everyone take advantage of you. That's not what that means. What that means is you set your boundaries, you speak your truth, you stay true to your morals, to your values, to who you are, to who you authentically are. And life is going to test you through people. People in your world are going to test you. Is he really who he says he is? Is she really who she says she is? And you stick to your values, to your morals, to your authentic self, to the light within you, and you set your boundaries. And I lost my train of thought. But so let's see, I'm gonna pause it real quick. So unconditional love, right? So to me, growing up previously, that would have been weakness. That's weak. What are you talking about, Miguel? That's weak. But in reality, that's strength. That's not weakness. Do you know how much it takes? How much strength, emotional strength, psychological strength, mental strength, physical strength it takes to not put someone down when you know that they're trying to manipulate you? When you know that they are just, that they threw up their emotions on you to manipulate you. And you know this. They don't know that you know this, but you know this. It takes so much energy, so much power to hold your tongue, to stay firm, to hold your frame. Whenever someone in your world is, because of their mindset, because of whatever it may be, their social status, because of their title, they think that you are less than they are, and that they can talk to you a certain way. But you know all of this. Do you know how much energy it takes to not put them down when you could do it like that? That is what unconditional love is. That is true strength. Not over here using your power in the sense of, like me as a father, bullying my children, bullying, or as a brother, as a son, as an adult, bullying the individuals around me in my life. That is not power. That's weakness. But through unconditional love, back to just so we can stay focused on the light and the dark, Naruto will defeat his darkness. That was the perfect example that we just saw. Killer B defeated the darkness within him through unconditional love, forgiving his friend for trying to kill him. Because his friend had the wrong mindset. He had the wrong perception. His mind took a hold of himself, and he tried to kill his best friend. He didn't know how the future was really gonna go. Right? He thought that he was just gonna rampage, and he didn't know that B was going to be able to take full control of the Eight Tails and win the Eight Tails over, and that the Eight Tails was going to become his friend, and he didn't know any of this. So he was also a product of his environment, the village. If you just go back to the video, to his story and everything, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And this is what I have been able to do through reparenting myself, forgiving myself, changing the lies, the limiting beliefs that were within me, that were passed down to me from my society, from my culture, from my parents, I'm not saying that this was intentional, not for my parents at least. Not intentional. It's just we're a product of our environment. But through all of these tools, as I say, tools, exercises, researching for myself, self-education. Through this channel, we educate ourselves. We follow our intuition, our inner voice, relationship with God, relationship with ourselves. The first time I told myself in the mirror, I love you, Miguel. I love you, Miguel. It felt so weird. I wanted to just run out of away from the mirror, because I didn't love myself. I hated myself. So the first time I tried that exercise, I felt like stuff like I just couldn't say. I barely even said it to myself. I didn't even look at myself in the eye. As I was saying it, I looked away, and I couldn't do it. And that's how it is. So if you can't go in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you truly love yourself, that is a sign right there. You have some self-hate, self-loathing. You need to work on that. You have that inner critic within you telling you that you are unworthy, that you're not worthy, that it's your mind. You've gone through your own conditioning that you have to discover through introspection, through reflection, through self-analysis. It's your homework. That is your homework. So if you haven't gotten a notebook yet and a pen, get yourself a notebook and a pen. Start the video over, or finish the video and then get yourself a notebook and a pen, and then get to working on this. Whatever insights come into your mind. If you're judging, that's also good. Write that down. Why am I saying this? Question your judgments. That comes from your conditioning that you probably learned from the individuals around you. But let's continue with the topic with the video.